Hmm. It seems to be working. Hey, you can score those. Hmm. I like taking these both, but then I have Chipmunk, which is just insanely good. Then against spec 1, take either. Just take that. And then this. Counters. A little fix. Now we draw. Okay, no duplicates. Maybe this was a stupid opossum. I think I ignore the triple on the groundhog and just go for these two instead. It was a draw, so now we throw. If at all possible. Unfreeze apple for cherries. Let's also make sure that my Discord is well set up so that I don't. Okay, yeah, my opponent has messaged me, or like an opponent has messaged me, so that's cool. Tier 3 in the form of 2 faint bats. I want to sell the opossum, and I think I want to go double African penguin. So, and I also sell the groundhog, I think. I want to go for flea. So we do this, and this, and buy him. And I could sell to maximize the African penguin stats on pets I'm gonna keep. However, I'll take the risk and get lucky, because that's more tempo to keep all the pets on the team. Okay, African penguin level. Nice. And then we order it like this. We start taking lives, because they are a greedy bastard going fish and swan. Now we do sell though. By separate, even though we lose a bit of stats. Getting a tier up on tier 4 feels really nice. We still have not found a single cherries. Okay. Complain and you get what you want. That's always how it works, right? Gonna take the fish now, or is he gonna take it to tier 4? Okay, he's gonna take it to tier 4, and he found 5 of them as far as I can tell. Let's see if he finds the 6th. We now have 2 tier ups. Double Saiga is crazy. Buy 1. Sell Chipmunk. Buy the 2nd. Then we cherries our guy Fleet. It's gonna stay around in Saiga. And then we look for lettuce and osprey. Lizards are too late now. There's one lettuce, no osprey. Sadly, one of them is gonna get 2 triggers and the other one is gonna get 1. So it's only a total of 9 trumpets, which is still an insane amount, of course. I think I will play. I will play it like this to make my high attack flea a bit stronger. He's keeping it still. Is he actively throwing? Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I'll buy the lettuce, even though they waste a bit of stats. It is good tempo. And then I take the level, I think, as well. Yeah, so now next we have a Saiga level, which is insane. Surely he takes the level now, right? You cannot keep this up any longer. Which means I'm gonna assume tier 4s will appear. They can be in the form of a Penguin, turtle. What else? Parrot, skunk. Hmm. Any other good ones? Deer. Deers are very scary. Can I position around deer? Not really. Guess I'll just keep it then. Because the flea has 6 health already, and then we make it 10. Yeah, they found deer bison. Just okay, and they managed to draw. Okay, but I get more Saigas. Wait, we can fire ant, but I also yeah, I'll just fire ant, and then we can set up for beluga. I mean, hmm, one of the attack scalers. Warthog, cobra, shepherd. Shepherd works nice with the same support. But I also like just taking my attack and taking my macaque. Um, just a bunch of attack is decent. And then we can buy sell for... Oh, that's good though. Because I'm already generating a massive amount of trumpets. So then this would maybe be better. We position like this. We generate... How many? 1, 2. Which is gonna be 9 trumpets. I think I'll go then for... Yeah, I have no time. I needed more time to figure that out. Yeah, we have a massive dog. Okay. Now I want to sell for lettuce. Okay. Just avocado here. um, is this a BM or is this like this is like crazy? Let's see if my opponent anything. No, they have not said a thing. Since it's telling me to hold on. Let's just buy the best tier 4 in the pack and make it buy 4 of them. Fantastic plan. With 0 summons also. Like these are just glorified. Like they give 3 trumpets each. So they're just slightly better stilts. This is ridiculous. Can do a fire ant chain. Do protection on the backmost pet. And reduce their HP a bit. Eight plus 12 should be enough to take out a front pet. This team is so funny. Does it work like that, Mr. Fellows? I should totally pay more attention here, actually. Okay, more Magpie. I combine Magpie instead of Opossum, because Magpie is the weakest pet. Gives me better odds at surviving. And then we need... I guess we put the Magpie in the front to hopefully trade the Cricket, and then hope for the best. I unfreeze Apple, because I want other things. I want cherries. I'm still doing some setup phase. Why doesn't it work? Oh, there needs to be HTTP HTTPS dot slash slash. Nice. Okay. Full focus on the set now. We've advertised, we're live. This should all work splendidly from now on. Let's take a tier up and the second tier up. And we only find one faint pet, so that makes the decision very easy to put the opossum on. And then we just go muskox in the back and cherries on the flea. Because the flea is gonna stay around for the longest. Muskox needs to be sold in like if I don't find enough of them, or I can find a PDF or something better. Okay, sadly we're slightly one attack short there to kill. And they are going hard tempo. We find two lizards though. And I think I will freeze roll for a lizard once and then buy the cherries. Okay, I'll just buy the cherries on the ox here and then save my gold. Could have bought it immediately and saved the gold, but I thought a new shop with odds for finding lizard was worth it. Because 3 new slots. And then I can have a tier 4, which is quite powerful. And with the way they position, I think I want my flea a bit further back, so it trades a more powerful pet. And of course we put a lizard in front to get an extra summon, hopefully, for my muskox. Nice, and we get through this time. Contesting their tempo very well. And yeah. And I want none of this, so lettuce I do want. But I want one more target. I have flea muskox. If I can find a third target, I would be very happy. Flying fish, I think is good enough. I have one summon already. I want to go into summons with flea and muskox. So we just combine lizards, buy the flying fish, give the lettuce, roll once, find the lettuce to freeze, and save the rest of the gold with the magpie. Now I want my fleefy in the back to buff the lizard and the retriever, and I think I'll position like this, or like this. Definitely I want my flea in the front now. And then, because of the summons, I go magpie second, I think. Okay, they find a very powerful level 2 dolphin out of their level 2 spider, and that makes them win the round by just 1 HP on the horse. So we now spam lettuce to get out of dolphin range, except our lizard will never get out of dolphin range. This will get me out of dolphin range. We freeze roll once for lettuce, and then we buy the flea as well. And yeah, sadly now this is dying from dolphin. However, we can still get a multitude of muskox triggers by having this die and then have this die as well. We will reposition because of the blowfish. I think I want my highest attack in the front, and then my second highest attack will be the muskox because it's going to get 2 triggers. 6 attack. We'll defeat the unbuffed blowfish in 1 hit, but they're most likely going to buy some HP on it. And but with a flea we can trade. We save the gold for turn 4. Okay, get our trigger. Flea kills the blowfish and we get the round here because of the lettuce, making our flying fish survive. Perfect. Okay, we find Scalar. I think we can say goodbye to the gold saving. Just buy Sea Lion, go scaling, and then look for more duplicates. I'll buy a potato because they have blowfish and dolphin. Okay, we buy a lizard too. It now does take 2 dolphin snipes. I really want this wolf. However, I'm gonna look for a potato first because it won't do a single thing. No, actually, I just can sell my lizard straight away for it. And then it's better than the lizard because the lizard doesn't summon unless it has space, because it's a herd pet. But the wolf is a feint pet. So while the wolf will die in 2 hits after the sea lion buff, um, it will give me a big extra summon to buff my ox here. So yeah, I'm thinking I might want to buff attack instead. But no, I need the 2 dolphin. Or no, actually, yeah. If I position like this, um, my wolf doesn't die, or they sell the dolphin and just look like a fool. That's also a possibility. Their dog is extremely big though, and they found a shark. Okay, this potato could be handy for rhino and such, but there's not a rhino yet, so I'll chill out for now. I can consider this fake. If they kill the turtle, it doesn't kill anymore though, so I'll just assume they'll do that and skip it. And then flying fish, we buy it right now because tier 5 has better summon support, as you can see. And this is the time I think I'm gonna go secretary bird to match their shark. And then the muskox can go away now. It's not that big. And sea lion is my other option, but it's a scalar that I would love to keep. Yeah, I'll just buff attack on everything. Potato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can position like this to avoid crooks. And we don't waste any buffs. And then find nothing else. No duplicates. Could consider a banana freeze for my sea lion, but don't think it's worth it. I want chocolates instead. Okay. Yeah, this should take care of the... It only draws... Okay, it's going late game. I need to prepare for later stuff. We find a perfect pet here in the form of beluga, chocolate cake, flying fish level 2. And then I can sell my sackbird for a grizzly bear too. Is that what I want though? There's a lot of lives to go, but I think the sea lion is just worse than the whale. So we go sea lion whale. We can put a 412 that's gonna get doubled to 8. 24 with 4 buffs. That's quite powerful. And then is grizzly bear better than stats? Is the question. Grizzly is really powerful into a lot of attacks, which I'm probably gonna have. But Sackbird sets up for Shepherd, Cobra. However, I already have a flying fish, so that setup is kind of not gonna happen, I think. I will go for the grizzly bear at this moment. I put it in the back, which is a risk of crocodile, but they've seen a flying fish with potato in the back for like a million years now, so surely they won't buy a potato. They buy deer instead. Yeah, we just use the massive stats from that level 3 Highland Cow, snipe them out, and we now equal on lives. Okay. I want to buy this lettuce to get out of crook range, just in case. Or we just buy a chocolate, and then we can go for more chocolates. And could consider buying this on the wolf, but I think I won't invest in this wolf and just go second beluga. This is good to set up for shepherd stuff, which, like I said, I think I'm locked into flying fish grizzly bear at this point. Um, yeah, I could consider a waffle here for breakpoints. And as like I just talked about not investing in this, but it could work. I'll just put it on the flea maybe instead, for double chili block, and then I'm more free to sell the wolf for beluga wolf. Like the wolf is really good with grizzly bear, so yeah. And we keep the formation like this because then maybe we can kill the flea can die after a turtle. That's not happening though. So look, the waffle mattered, I think. And then yeah, their shark is level 1, so we easily take care. Okay, we can level the grizzly. Or we can level the wolf at this point. And then we can maybe find a different, like a second grizzly bear. I think I want to attempt that. Okay, we don't find a grizzly bear. This pretzel doesn't do good things because of you. We are really lucky with chocolates. It's our third chocolate this game, I think. Which is quite nice for turn 11. And then we do also need a good target for him. I could put a slug in, but I think I'll just... Yeah, it's probably better than the Highland cow that's in right now. But I'd rather look for something a bit more impactful soon. And we keep the position... I guess we can swap this. No, we can't because it's only one summon. So, yeah, we can of course still do it, but it loses out on 4-4 in stats, which is quite nice. We can swap this, but then we lose to Chili, so I don't see any swapping here that will help me, and I'll just fin into my turn. Okay. This Highland cow has been trading quite a bunch. Okay, we just remove melons and then still level 1 shark. It looks like we have this game in the back. I just need to focus up. I can put Fire Ant in, which would buff the grizzly bear and the wolf's attack, and also buff either the flea or the flying fish. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And we buy the pretzel to get a chili range, which doesn't really matter, but it's nice. Then we can put this on him. Now, that doesn't make that much of a difference, except the summon, which is gonna come at the end, is gonna come earlier and a bit bigger. But I like it being at the end, just to maybe break melons, if that's not happened already. And then... yeah, okay. Level beluga could be interesting. I'll buy a potato in case they go for crook. Like I lose if I lose this grizzly bear. And I don't think I need to worry about middle sniping with rhino or level 2 dolphin. So I'll protect my back instead. And more chocolate cake. Wait, shark. I could swap out my flea uh, for this. Doesn't really help much though. This chocolate also doesn't... This chocolate is fake as hell though. I ran out of time. Yeah, we just swapped our pet around, which... And they swap positioning. We definitely defeat them. It is 1-0. Best of 5, by the way. I put that in the title, but just so people know. Okay, but we got lots of chocolates there, like that's quite lucky. Let's create again, Code Wizard. I'm curious, I looked them up before the match to see if they play any other packs, and I did not find any data that proved so. So we don't need to worry about weird pack choices. I'll buy Silk Moth, because it's possible to find, like, by Tamarind Goose or something here. Yeah. Would have been nicer to have the Magpie instead, maybe, but it's fine. We put 2 HP in the back, just in case. Moth in the middle, because maybe somehow it buffs the Chipmunk. We freeze an apple, because that's what I always do. I almost never buy him, but we freeze it, because I also never buy the egg. Look, the 2 HP in the back matters. Of course, we buy duplicates. I buy an opossum, because it's an opossum. I freeze this opossum. Or, no, I think I want my triple. And triple bulldog, fuck you. Okay, we don't find a triple. Maybe it's gonna be tier 4 Lotto angle in this case. We unfreeze because you always want cherries on Chipmunk. We drew the round, so I'm gonna combine these to try and throw. And see if that happens. They also went for a throw, so we draw. Perfect. And then we find one of the tier ups, which I'm gonna take, because I do want tier 3. We can Royal Flycatcher for their 1 cricket, but it's just way more solid to go for this. And I'll keep the opossum and not sell it on squid yet. Find cherries, second opossum. I can decide to freeze the sea urchin, which I will, because of their luck. And there is no guarantee that with 1 shop slot already frozen, that I will find a second faint pet on tier 2. So I'd rather just freeze the guaranteed sea urchin, and then buy, sell both opossums, only sea urchin. This doesn't need to be in the back, because I don't have cherries yet, so we can position like this instead. Okay, nice. Okay, they found double dog, which is horrendous. Like, holy shit. We managed to draw. Okay, now we did find the second faint pet. And against double dog, I think I value the trumpets more than removing the health. Oh, maybe we buy the cherries first, so we have an open shop slot again. And now we can buy, sell, and on this guy, look for duplicates and don't find them. And if I had way more gold, I could have considered all those sea turtles for the summons, but I have no such gold. We front 5 attack in case they don't buff it, and then we put you in the back. We could consider putting Muskox in the back for an extra trigger, but I like Silk Moth on high HP Muskox way more. So let's hope this gets there. Maybe this... yeah, go get 2 lizard triggers, fantastic. We found a slug here, which is perfect. And we sold for double cherries. We buy a baboon so we can spam lettuce next turn. And as for the order, I'll just put the baboon in the back so my silk moth is not in the back. And we have a 5 and then a 4 attack pet, hopefully taking care of business. We lost the last round, so hopefully their snail won't get any value. And I could consider positioning this actually. And then have my slug take out their inevitable front summons because they're on dog value. And then we have more high attack in the back. I like that a lot actually. Yeah, nice. We trade favorably. They found a sheep, which can be very scary. I should have got that flycatcher, man. Would have been great. Nah, this Muskox is doing a very fine job. Okay, lettuce spam. We have 13 gold to find all the lettuce in the world. I can freeze the baboon to find lettuce, but I could also just... Now, Silk Moth is really nice because of the summons and it has high attack. And, but I'm looking for these. The Stilt is getting sold. I think, yeah, I can freeze roll it once for lettuce, twice for lettuce. Okay, we don't find it, so we just buy. We stack it immediately. I can fake to maybe deny them sheep value, but then I'd have to put it on the baboon and then baboon front, which this position I don't like this, so let's just skip it. We find more lettuce. Can I get 2 more tier 4s besides the slug? You can go and you can go. But then I don't have enough money for him, so. With a tier 5 and then a tier 4, we can find lettuce again. But I now also keep my options open for banana and waffle. Even maybe potato. And we keep the positioning the same, or do we... I think now we front the stilt, just to swap the things up a bit. It doesn't make my position that much worse, and it helps keep the surprise up. Okay, we just barely don't have enough HP to survive the ox there, but I don't think we're ever getting through that last dog anyways. Tier 5. Okay, now we have Waffle Octo here. Fantastic. I can sell Moth, I can sell Stilt. I think I can sell both, just buy Baboon. And then we go big blue winged octopus, which is strange. And probably like, I think I still like this Silk Moth into all these sheep. Like it's 4 health. So I think I'll just go keep the Silk Moth. I mean, this... If this just stays around for a bit, the game is gonna go late. I should orient for the late game then. Just buy this, this, and then this. Okay, level in the muskox, fantastic. Okay, big blue ringed octopus, what a mouthful to say, is not as horrible as one might suspect. We keep everything in the back now because the silk mob is gone, and then we can hopefully trade this dog. And to trade everything in the middle, you kill, you trade summons, you kill, like maybe there's something there? Oh, we can also buff the slug. I forgot that it's a tier 4, because we already got it on tier 3. Yeah, we get good value here. We sadly don't get the 8 damage from the slug. And our dog is just way too big. Way too massive. I don't take my tier up now, I think. I just buy one. I'm considering I could buy sell here, but I don't want to. I roll once for waffle and then I sell for muskox. Okay, yeah, I just sell for ox here. Because then all the buffs hit my slug guaranteed, and I can tier up next turn for a tier 6 to buff with baboon, and then I just don't buy tier 5s, and I get +3/+3. Hopefully shepherd, cobra, warthog, and even hided cow isn't too bad. It is still annoying though. It's not the greatest. Yeah, we're never trading this dog ever, right? Even like, this position maybe gives me the best odds. Like if this 13 damage hits the dog, I don't think I'm ever still trading it. Okay, nice, take out the melon, pop the melon. Okay, they removed their garlic, which means it's gonna be a win for me. And they positioned really badly. Or like really advantageous for me, if you will. Okay, look at this shop, man. Bam, 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 bam. Wait a second. This is the game. This is it. This is the legendary, never heard of before. Oh, accidentally pressed my Steam. Bam. 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 Okay, we just level up the blue-ringed octopus for catfish value, I think. Holy. Is this stupid? Maybe, but the shop gave this to me. I've never experimented with this before, so trying this out in a set is a bit risky, but I mean, the shop gave me 2 blue-ringed octopus and a catfish. And I'm a bit, like, not suspicious, but um, like, not, how do you call that in English? I don't remember. Wait, how do you call it? Um, when people, like, it's not a religious belief, but it's like you believe in like, um, like lucky things related. Um, this positioning, by the way, lost me. I should have put my muskox in the back. Okay, I just buy this. And, I could sell the ox for a thing, but on 2 lives, I'm too scared. I just won't. We chocolate the catfish and then find waffle chocolate again. Fantastic. Okay. So this time we position like this, and then we hopefully don't lose. Yeah, I've never tried this before. Like, I've once had a blue-ringed octopus game in Arena, I think. So I'm not too familiar with how it's played. As, like, a blue-ringed octopus catfish. Yeah, we survive here. We even take a life. And now we go crazy, right? We just level up catfish. And now we just get shit ton of stats. This should be unbeatable. I think I ignore everything here. Look for perks, look for waffles, look for blue-winged octopus. We don't find anything. Level 3 catfish feels horrible. That's 9 gold for +2/+2 to the whole team. Like, I'd rather buy the things I mentioned before. Can they play around this positioning? Most certainly they can. But my stats are so big now. I think I'll just ignore the golden retriever stats and position like this. Their deer isn't even half leveled, so I won't expect, even if they level the deer, the 6/6 attack takes it out unless they jerky buff it. So this should be fine. I like this position. I could try this or this as well. Like, it's basically, where do I want my baboon? 16. Just taking care of everything, just have you absorb and you get the buff from the baboon. Sure, let's do it like this. Holy shit, this is a crazy game. This is what I was talking about earlier with other players, where even the worst pets in the pack are still useful in some cases. Like, you should not always ignore a pet. Like, there is a use case, and it's gonna come up sometimes. And this is just what happened here. Like, I found the use case that it has in my shop, and I took it. And I got some luck to support it, which is always nice, but the luck is reduced because I found 2 of these with this in the shop. I'm considering buying the potato, but I'll just ignore it. Yep, more waffle. I really also want some premium food, thank you. Potato, like, pita bread is of course extremely nice. The question is, do I want tomato too? Considering they may buy a dog in the back, or we at least take out this, it should be fine. But look, these numbers are just way too big. Like, even if I try to actively throw it without selling any pets, I might still win. I'm not gonna try that though. I want to win, of course. And I will position like this now, because this can break melon or kill the mammoth, and then we just have sort of attack order. Running down, which is very solid. Yeah, their chili is dangerous. Maybe I should have considered the potato. Yeah, like, this is ridiculous. These numbers are so massive. Bam, bam, and again, +4 to the whole team. insane value. Pita bread, you. I think we just throw a tomato on you. And we find a waffle to end it off. Holy shit, what a lucky scenario was this. Never like I said, never played this line before. Ever. But my whole team is 30-30 on turn 13. Like, what the fuck is a man supposed to do? Keep the positioning the same. Yeah, this still trades with a deer, kills a melon, triggers pita bread. With how the last battle went, I could consider this again. But I'll just keep it like this. Crazy game. Yeah, and their dog is not getting any value anymore. We break that melon with the tomato. That's why I bought it. Double stake. It's just nowhere near enough. Crazy high roll. Crazy team. 2-0 for Mr. Fellows. I trained a lot the past couple of weeks, so I should expect my silver group to get absolutely destroyed. And then go to gold. But you never know with me. Like, I'm an inconsistent guy. I updated my stream title. Yes, perfect. With friends, create, and one last game. Wait, that sounds really confident, but like I said, I trained a lot the last couple of times, and I worked a bit on my mindset as well. Let's see. I skip both. Yeah, and then I end on goose. Because that can maybe help my opossum trait. I could also put a 1-4 in the back, but I don't like that as much. Yeah, see, goose just helps me trade there, and we win the round. I've definitely been getting really lucky too, though, so it's not just that my skill is has increased. I think I am winning, so I want to spend my gold this turn on a pet buy or a food buy, since none of these pets are staying around. I'll combine a possum and then consider buying a chipmunk or a bulldog. You really want to level your chipmunks. So I have 2 geese, goose, whatever. So I'll just put a bulldog in the front, and that should probably trade very well with their pet. I unfreeze because I want cherries again, in case I hit a certain fish. Yeah, look, bulldog, fantastic job, keeps my tempo up, makes this then like work in my favor. We have a pie tamarind in shop. Really good. Don't have cherries. Baboon is also really good. They are themselves doing duck and stuff. I think I'll go baboon and look for a tier 2 faint pet instead of going for certain fish. So let me take that approach. There is a tier 2 faint pet. And we buy that. We stack it immediately. Don't buy them separate because I want the baboon buffs on the big guy. Don't go for bulldog level, it's just there for gold efficiency's sake. And now I want just cherries, squids, and geese. Okay. They expect goose. I expect them to put something weak in front, so I'll put my bulldog in the back now. Actually, if they put something weak in front... Yeah, we just position like this. We just put our biggest guy in the front to prevent camel and all those types of pets to mess with me. Yeah, and they found the snail too, so now we're equal in lives. Okay. I'm considering buying this apple here. Because I only want geese. I'm again ignoring this. And I have... yeah, there's my goose. I sell you for him. So I can roll one more time for cherries, which I don't find. I don't want to buy... Like, penguin is good, but I don't want it to steal the buffs. So I'll just buy apples on my squid. Big squid is a bit fake. Because you want to buff the pets, like other pets that squid can then help. but it's fine for now. It's still on 12-9 after the baboon buff. And I'll keep it in front again. They can position everything that's good into the back though, like they did here. But yeah, my squid just barely doesn't have enough to go and kill the dolphin as well. It's almost there. I'm on 4 lives, so I don't go weasel here. Attack focus against their double snail. And having a squid, I think that is fine. There are things I would rather see. No, flea, we already have squid. I guess it's fine. It's fine. It's a tier 3. Wait, I have a level. What the fuck am I doing? Ooh, PDF. I see PDF, I want PDF. I see dolphin and I cry. Can I manipulate my stats? Yes, I can. I can buy you. And then I can buy cone snail, which is fucking stupid. So let's not do that. Let's buy... I could also just buy these two, but then still we have the same problem with dolphin. So I'll just go frog, because it's still a dart frog, or like a poison dart frog. And then we look for osprey. And lettuce. You can buy a goose to make it a 50-50. Actually, goose just protects it. And find lettuce. Yeah, I should have positioned a bit, like I spent too much time. Nice, PDF gets the win. Okay, we take a tier 4 immediately, and we find a sea lion. I sell this instead of the combining, because that goose is gonna go soon. We lettuce. I have not kept my eyes open for cherries. We have 2 tier 4s. The goose is gonna get sold, so I freeze my lettuce. Again, not having an ability on this guy is a bit suspicious. However, it's fine. There is not really a way to guarantee I can have that dolphin snipe my frog target again. So I'm gonna position like this in case they go parrot dolphin and it double hits my goose. It could also double hit the baboon, but yeah, I don't know. This is just like the dart frog is always getting 1 trigger unless it gets that dolphin to hit the thing. It sniped the frog instead, which makes me lose. Annoying. Yeah, the 1 in 3 chance there. Ooh, we find a second guy here. Goose goes. Second guy. You can consider a falcon here. I think I'll go lettuce. Even though this separate sea lions, we buy banana on the sea lion. It will no. We buy banana on squid, and then we freeze cherries. And yeah, we want this, of course. For PDF. And then we can cherries our sea lion instead of the squid. And then we can also position the frog maybe in the back because of the cherries, maybe in the middle because of the slug. Who knows? Again, if I position like this, I get an extra trigger if they parrot dolphin. If they don't parrot dolphin, I lose a trigger. So let's not risk that. They still know about the goose, I think. Maybe they expect me to sell it, but I'll just keep the baboon in front. Nice. Yeah, they found nice melons, but we're safe for now. Yeah, we take the stirrup next turn, I think, because of tier 6s again. So I want you. I want the tier 4. How do I do this? I want to see tier 6 to skill with these, but maybe the baboon has got to go. And I'll just go level 2 sea lion. Yeah, I think the tier 6 plan, we're both on 3 lives. I like it, but it doesn't fit my PDF's game plan. So I can't... Yeah, but if I take it right now... We combine... I think we give up on baboon and go for this. And potato for rhino. And now we have 2 sea lions for health scaling. I think I'm fine. And we position like this to get more health scaling? No. I'm thinking if I always want their dolphin to hit my... like every turn I'm thinking, how can I manipulate that dolphin to use it to my advantage? But yeah, here we don't. But we remove a chili, fantastic. I guess that potato is nice for the chilies. Yeah, and this is just a really powerful team. They have not been putting out any pressure to my life count, so I'm feeling really safe. Emu time. And that means I have to ignore tier 6 here. I want this as well. Emu just dies to a level 2 dolphin. I can health buff the emu. I don't think it's the play. I think we always cycle this bro. I want to keep the squid to remove the ink. I'll just end on Grizzly. Yeah, I'll just end on Grizzly. I have enough summons. I'll just go Grizzly and Durian. Save the frog for level. Okay, really lucky. Save the potato for chili and rhino again. Just chips away, just protects a bit. And then even rhino just, if the squid just kills it though. Like rhino is really bad actually. Maybe they fall for it. They don't remember squid's ink ability. Okay, double shark. We just completely destroyed him with really grizzly. Yeah, they just didn't put enough pressure on my game. Yeah, okay. We go potato first to open up the shop slots, and then I care more about food slots than shop slots at this moment. So yeah. Level 2 dolphin kills my grizzly bear. So what I could consider is buffing its health one time, which is something I will do because it's my lose condition. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible attacks if nothing gets sniped by a chili or a rhino or something. So yeah, this positioning, I like it. I could consider putting it further back, so we remove perks here. I like this. I like this, yeah. I like this a lot, actually. Yeah, we do miss out the opportunity to, like, yeah, holy shit. Okay. Wait, I just won. I just won my set. Okay. Let's say GG. GG's. Yep, I was muted. Oh my god. Oh, my yapping has gone. Yeah, I was just looking at this insane game. That also explains why I lost all like 5 viewers instantly. Because I was talking and nobody was hearing me. Oh. Maybe this should be in the flex of the golden back Discord. Like, this is so insane. Is your whole team being 30-30 on turn 13? Ah, glorious. Glorious. Absolutely fantastic. Did I get lucky game 1? Oh, by the way, this game is also crazy against Kodos. Um, I don't, I really don't know if I'm good or if I'm just really luck dependent. Because I lost, I went on a bit of a losing streak this afternoon. And then it's like, am I just getting unlucky and not knowing how to deal with it? And then when I'm winning, yeah, this dude, this is ridiculous. Like, let me show this game. It's insane. Look, Saiga is such a stupid pet. Like, I don't know why they buffed it. It was fine as it was. Like, I already liked the pet as it was because it was like 1 trumpet per feint. So it's 4 trumpets, and you can level it up to make it 8 trumpets, and then you can put summons in to make it even more trumpets. But now they just made it 1.5 times as good. And I find double Saiga. And I'm like, yeah, give me that, please. Give me double Saiga Antelope. And I already had a flea, so the summon build is just right here. And Godos was just greeting like a crazy madman. Like 10 trumpets already. Such a stupid bet. And I find another one. This is crazy stuff. I draw this round though. Bam, another guy. And here I was thinking I could have gone macaque. And then maybe find a banana, but I just found if I buy sell a guy, what's it called? Stoat. And then I just bought the fire end to fill out the whole team because I want more summons, like more feints. Fire is not bad. And 19 trumpets, bam, 25-25 on turn 7. Fantastic. Love to see it. And then, what do we have here? I found more Saigas this turn, I think. Just, I was like, I'll keep them separate forever, it's fine. Yeah, let's find more Saigas. That's fine, let's sell this too. Find the fucking frog, though. More Saiga. Save the gold. Triple Saiga. The pet, like, this Saiga is only giving 3 trumpets. This also giving 3 trumpets. But still, it's just... we have... What's it? We already have a plus 12... Yeah, we already have a 14-14 golden retriever. So basically it's just give +3/+3, right? That's their ability. To the massive golden. 22! Kills through melon. No, not really, but it damages through melon. And then here I find chocolate and I'm like, yeah, let's chocolate the guy. And then I go double fire ant and protect my Saiga Antelope from Crocodile. And I like this board is crazy. I like fire ants chains because if you have only tier 5s and nothing higher, your fire ant will buff your fire ant, and then that fire ant will you duplicate your attack. Bam, +8, and then this +8 is gonna get used, and then it's gonna go also, yeah, to the next. It sadly is the bad guy. If it was this guy, would have been like, no, this would still live by 3 HP. Enemy spawned at 2022, yay! Crazy. But yeah. That was good. Good stuff. Good stuff. No, not one more ranked game. I think there's nobody else wanting to go. Um, that's That's the team to rule. Yeah, here you don't need to. All right. Oh, people are making danger packs tier list now. I'm gonna be away when the danger pack releases, so that's a bit annoying. I'm gonna tell my friends, sorry, I can't talk right now. I have to play danger pack. Okay. Well, everybody here. Let's see if there is some other SAP player live. Um, I'll be playing Minecraft. No, he's not getting the fucking views with that. Super Autobats. Who is in here? It's me. Somebody who's not playing Super Autobats. And a German uh, who's playing Super Autobats with Annie. Okay. um. Okay. Maybe just don't raid then. Just end stream. Yeah, there's not really anyone who want to raid. Okay. Um. Well, good night, everybody. Hopefully, there's somewhere else to find sub content. The dojo's pretty empty right now, and so is the yeah. What is it? Twitch. Mm, a couple of YouTubers on the test server are allowed to play Danger Pack and release videos now, I think. So maybe there, if you have not seen some of those, definitely, if you're interested in Danger Pack, just go watch those. All right, let's look at the find the end stream button.